This is your girl, that chick, Micah Antoinette, and you're listening to Two Tears in a Bucket. Y'all know the rest.
I'm just talking. Let's talk about it. Talking about 2 tears in the bucket. You can say what you say. At the end of the day, I'm like 2 tears in the bucket. You can feel what you feel. I'm just keeping it real. Say 2 tears in the bucket. 2 tears in the bucket.
Good morning. Welcome to 2 Tears in the Bucket.
2 tears in the bucket. You can say what you say. At the end of the day, I'm like 2 tears.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to 2 Tears in the Bucket. I'm your host, Stoney Murphy, and I got my girl, that chick, Micah Antoinette, inside the house with me today. Hey, listen, I want to step right on into something right quick. There's something that I want to share. I don't know how many people out there are aware of digital currency, the situation that we have with the government dealing with digital currency, trying to take all the cash money that we have away from our hands, and we all operate up under one digital currency, one type of card that everybody will receive to where you can get your money, and the government really oversees all this stuff. So right now they have a situation with other countries that have joined together to make sure that digital currency is put into effect as a part of the New World Order. But what the BRICS is, it's British, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. And those aren't the only countries that are coming together to make sure we all use one type of currency, and that is the yuan. I might be pronouncing it wrong, but you can go to google.com and look it up yourself. If you're interested in this, please research, see what we got going on out here with the government. It hasn't been a main topic, but it is something that's going to affect the whole world, especially our nation. See how it's going to affect you personally, and just be aware of what's going on out there, So we thank y'all for tuning in to us again, and we're going to get into some music here in just a second, and we have a hot teardrop coming up next. You don't want to miss that right here on RWR Live 365 Radio Real Man. Hey, Micah, let me in on the teardrop of the day.
The teardrop of the day comes from Georgia, titled The Same Girl. I started seeing this chick a few months ago, and it seemed like she and I was going to work out. She's a few years older than me, so I felt like maybe I could learn some things from her, since they say women mature faster than men. She mentioned her ex a couple of times and said he was an older cat, but never gave any details. Well, since I work during the day, I would normally stop by her house in the evening when I get off. One day I took off and decided to slide by and treat her to breakfast. When I pulled up at her house, there was another car parked in her driveway that resembled my dad's car. As I approached the car to confirm my assumption, the door opened and my dad got out. He asked me what I was doing there, and when I said I was there to see the chick, his face went blank. Soon after, the door to the house opened and she walked out. She wasn't expecting me, so when she saw the both of us standing in the driveway, she was lost for words. Come to find out, she had been my dad's side piece for years. The messed up part about it is that I have never been in love with anyone like I am with her. But I can't act like I don't know she's sleeping with my dad. He and I haven't spoke to each other for a while now, and I don't know how to approach him with the situation. I know it sounds jacked up, but I need some advice.
My. What have we gotten ourselves into? Now, I never claimed to be the brightest man in the world. Well, it's clear to me that
Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left was alone.
shout out to all the old school players out there. I mean, the one that's winning is the chick. I mean, she got a dad and son, a 2-for-1.
She do.
She doing it. Shout out for all the side pieces out there.
Not shout out to the side pieces.
Shout out to the side pieces. Sometimes the side piece is the main piece. I'm gonna leave it right there. But yeah, I don't know what to say about this one right here. One, hey man, your daddy, he's still doing his thing. You just happen to trip up on one of his chicks. You know, I don't know what you want to do with it. I mean, and then you stop talking to your daddy because you messed around here and fell in love with somebody that, yeah.
That's the whole Usher and R. Kelly same girl situation.
Yeah.
You know? So, I mean, not saying she don't care for him. She care for him, but she just doesn't have those deep feelings for him.
She care for him. What you mean?
I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? She may be conflicted. She liked the daddy and the son. She was trying to figure out which one was the best. She didn't know that they was father and son. She was weighing her options. She was Lori Harvey.
I don't think she conflicted, and she damn sure ain't restricted. I got the older version, and I got the younger version. I got the best of both worlds.
Were they really in an exclusive relationship?
What's exclusive about this whole? She ain't nobody exclusive.
That's what I'm saying. If they weren't in an exclusive relationship, then she was free to do what she wanted to do. She didn't know that was that man's son.
Shout out to the side pieces again.
In her eyes, it wasn't no side piece. She was the main. She ain't got no old man. She was doing what she wanted to do. Had she known that was that man's son, she probably wouldn't have messed with that little boy for real.
I don't know.
She didn't know.
Well, don't all children, every child don't look like their daddy.
They don't.
Yeah, you right.
And if the daddy been messing around with this woman for years, the son didn't know.
So you already know who she left with. She sent the son on by his damn.
He ain't talked to the daddy. The daddy ain't letting her go. That's been his boo thing for a few years. So
Pop said, hey man, listen, I understand, but you gonna this Papa said.
I can't stand you.
She left with daddy. Daddy, he wasn't finna let her go for one. That's why he got out the car and was like, what you doing here?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, son, suck it up. Hey, move on. You let your feelings, you can't fall in, what's the saying? You can't turn
a hoe into a housewife.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go on a limb to say that she was no hoe. She did not know that was that man's son.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
And if she wasn't in no committed relationship, she could date who she want to date.
So
that little baby thought that was his old lady, but he found out that he's not in a relationship. He was in a situationship.
Yeah, he was. He was caught up. Hey, man, get out your feelings, bro. Hey, Pop, I see you got some young out there, man. Sometimes you got to retch back. Get some of that young stallion. Yeah, hey, man. Hey, son, listen, this all I can do. Stay prayed up. Look at your daddy, you know, and don't mess your relationship up with your daddy, man, just because you done messed around here and fell in love with a girl, man, that obviously wasn't yours, and you just happened to find out that daddy had a side piece, and the side piece looked good to you too, and you caught up. Really, you know, you caught up. This I don't know, son, suck it up. Go get you a side piece.
No, let's just do away with all side pieces.
Yeah, you know, I don't have any side piece. Ain't looking for no side piece. I'm good where I'm at. I'm happy where I'm at. You know, Jody and Juliet ain't welcome at my house.
And really and truthfully, though, you know, he wasn't looking for no side piece. He thought this was his old lady. The only person that established that was the side piece was the daddy.
He fell in love with that cougar.
Yeah, just
leave the cougar alone, baby. Pops got out that car, walked up them stairs. They didn't say nothing about her coming down them stairs saying nothing. She was quiet. She knew what to do. Just stay quiet. Let them handle that.
She stayed quiet because she was shocked because she did not know that was that man's son. That don't mean that little daddy wasn't putting it on her.
He the one writing the letter looking for help.
He looking for help, yeah, because his heart is torn in two.
He mad at his daddy, but he mad at her too.
He mad because that girl told him, listen, you gonna have to leave because your daddy here now. He in his feelings because he can't let her go. All he could think about is popping up in there, rubbing and touching on her and doing the things he did. It's obvious Pop is the one with the Lowrys. He got the season. So I think.
But if daddy had all the seasoning, why was she messing with the younger man too then?
Because he was just a convenient piece. He was something that she could reach out to every once in a while when Pops ain't around, because Pops handling his business. Pop got too many women to see. He got too many women to see to be locked down to this one woman. So he's saying like this: I understand you young, you might have some. Just make sure they out of here before I come back. But look here, we going to come back and reapproach this thing one more time with my boy BS with Bill in the house with us on Two Tears in the Bucket.
Y'all know the rest.
Right here on RWR Live 365.
I knew you when I had a friend. Very deeply, love lived within. But somehow we got loose from what was oh so tight. Somewhere we went wrong when we were oh so right. What's a man to do when he just can't take no more? What's a man? Now I've tried and tried again, but now this is the end. Tell me what's the use of holding on if we can't be friends? I'm emotional, and I can't let go. I am trying to hold on. I'm trying to hold on. Though it hurts me so. Hurts me so. Gotta let you know. Gotta let you know. You seem to hurt me purposely. I didn't understand it. Oh girl, why me? I had no choice. What was best for us was to terminate our love and be free. What's a man to do when he just can't take no more? Oh, what's a man to do? What am I to do when my heart beats me to the door? Now we've tried and tried again, but now this is the end. Tell me what's the use of holding on if we can't be friends? I'm emotional, and I can't let you go. I am trying to hold on. I'm trying to hold on. Though it hurts me so. Gotta let you know that the love we once shared now is through. Say goodbye. Say goodbye to you, yeah. And I can't let go. I am trying to hold on. I'm trying to hold on. Though it hurts me so. Though it hurts me so. Gotta let you know. Love we once shared now is through. Love we once shared. What's a man to do when he just can't take no more? What's a man to do? What am I to do when my heart beats me to the door? Now we've tried and tried again, but now this is the end. Tell me what's the use of holding on if we can't be friends? I'm emotional, and I can't let you go. I am trying to hold on. I'm trying. I got to let you go. And I'll let you know the love that we once shared was I'm emotional. Look at me. I
to me. It picks me up, don't wanna come down. You got me spinning all around. Yeah, you need to know I've got somebody, but you're beautiful. But still, it ain't that type of party now. What am I supposed to do? You want me to do? How can I want you? I can't help my feelings. Oh no. What am I supposed to do? I know I'm selfish, but how can I want you? Wait a minute, it's like time. Maybe we'll be butterflies. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. That sounds so divine. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. I guess I will now. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. Little while. See, it ain't nothing wrong with dreaming. But boy, don't get me wrong. 'Cause every time I see you, it lets me know just how strong that my love is for my baby. But emotions just don't lie. Well, I know I'm a lot of woman, but not enough to divide the pie. Ooh, what am I supposed to do when I want you in my world? How can I want you for myself when I'm already someone's girl? I guess I'll see you next lifetime. You know I wanna stay around. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. I'm so confused.
Make sure y'all stick around because we got more up next.
Yo, Ush,
What up, girls?
wanna introduce you to this girl. Think I really love this girl.
Yeah,
Man, she's so fine.
straight up dog.
She stand about 5'4", Coca-Cola red bone.
Damn.
She drive a black Durango, license plate say Angel, tattoo on her ankle. But she's making pesos. Got a crib on Peachtree, right on 17th Street, and I call her TT.
Wait a minute, hold on, dog. Do she got a kid?
Yep.
She loves some Waffle House.
Yep.
Do she got a beauty mark on the left side of her mouth?
Man.
Went to Georgia Tech.
Yep.
Works for TBS.
Yep.
And I can't believe this chick. Damn.
Tell me what's wrong, dog. What the hell you damning about? I'm your homie, so just say what's on your mind.
Man, I didn't know that you were talking about her.
So man, you telling me you know her?
Do I know her like a path to know his word? We messing with the same girl. Same girl.
How could the love of my life and my potential wife be the
same girl?
Same girl.
Same girl. Man, I can't believe that we've been messing with her. Same girl.
Thought she was someone I could trust, but she's been doubling up with us. You, hey, man, we've been messing with the same girl.
See, I met her at this party in Atlanta.
Well, I met her at this party in Chicago.
She came right up to me, giving me conversation. I said, do you got a man? She said, no, with no hesitation.
Well, it must be a music thing, cause she said the same to me. At a party all in my face, while I'm laughing and buying a drink.
She whispered in my ear, said, can you take me home?
Me too. Man, she was in the shot singing that same song.
Is that true?
And I thought it was true confessions when she said,
I love you. Man, I thought her body was calling when she said,
I want you.
look, I even got some pictures on my phone.
Look at there she is with some boy shorts on. We're messing with the same girl.
Same girl. Same girl.
She's the apple of my eye, and my potential wife. Yeah.
Same girl. Same girl. Man, I just can't believe that we've been messing around with the same damn girl. messing with the same girl. Said she got me on a ringtone.
Are you talking about the pink phone?
The blue one.
And she told me that was turned on.
It's obvious that she been playing us.
Us constantly, she's been lying to us.
Don't like the way that she been going about it. Girls, what you think that we should do about it?
Call her up at her home, she won't know I'm on the phone.
Yeah, man, that's the thing.
Homie, we about to bust this trick. Man, just ask her to meet up with you, and I'm gonna show up too.
And she won't know what to do.
We'll be standing there singing, sing,
girl. She was the apple of my eye, and your potential wife. Same girl.
But your girl can't believe it. We've been messing with the same girl. She gon' be looking so stupid when she see us together. Man, we've been messing with the same girl.
See, she was taking flight, going back and forth.
I would pick her up at the airport.
Man, I really can't believe it.
Same girl.
We're back with 2 Tears in a Bucket, and it's time to BS with Bill for a little bit. Bill, what you think about the teardrop of the day?
This was kind of funny for real. What I'm kind of curious about was how old was she? Was she a cougar or was she a younger chick?
Yeah, it really didn't say if she was. It just said that she was a little older.
I think the son is mentally damaged for life because you got to think in his mind, he done walked in like everybody. He done walked in and caught his mama moaning in another room with her daddy. Right. Now your daddy, your girlfriend, and your mama know how your daddy is. Your man done knocked off. I really feel like some kind of way, man. That man been helping my mama all this time. Now he knocking his old lady off too. He's damaged. he might as well call it. It's a wrap. And see, she played it cool because she didn't say nothing. And I think she was going to kind of let them decide what they was going to do.
She ain't say a word.
That's why she ain't say nothing. She let them decide. And some people got to get that understanding. Like, I'm like this. Sometimes you got to look at your son and say, hey, you want to go first and third or second and fourth?
But it's going down.
Yeah, but he tender. He sitting there. He got the whole puppet dog eyes, man. He got to stop. See, you just don't know. I think she was only I think she been with the father for so long. She only had some on the side because he's married and can't be over there all the time. And then his other question is, if the son still stays with the father, that's really going to be awkward at the house.
Yeah. I hope they got their own place.
I hope he stay there. I want him. He need to go through this.
But can you imagine the look on his face when he walked up to in the driveway and saw his daddy get out the car? Oh man,
So who wrote the letter? Who sent the letter? The girl?
The son
sent the letter.
The son
He
sent the letter.
definitely damaged.
Yeah, he damaged.
Yeah.
He punching the air like Trey.
Like Trey. And that's exactly what noise he imagined his old lady making.
Like how I learned it. Why?
Yeah, he definitely. He gonna cry in the car.
He cried. He's sitting in the car looking through the window just asking why. He want to walk up there to the door so bad and just ask them what they doing.
Because the daddy probably pulled the daddy card. He probably looked at me and say, I'll see you when I get home. But I'll see you when I get home.
He said, yes, sir.
Yeah. That was a long ride back to the house, boy. That was a long ride. You texting him all kind of, I bet he was texting all kind of emojis, angry faces.
Angry. With the little dookie emoji.
Yeah. She gonna play it up. She gonna keep both of them.
Yeah. Because the son ain't going to let go.
The daddy just in it because it's a young girl and he just needs somebody to occupy his time when his wife get on the nerves. The son is looking for love, so he ain't going to let her go. The daddy don't really care, so he going to keep her for convenience.
It's a crazy situation.
He tender.
Yeah, he's
a
real.
tender. I don't know if we can use tender penis.
He's sick on
These
his.
tender penis guys need to stop.
He is sick in his stomach right
I know
now.
sometimes I've had my feelings hurt before. I had a chick, we were just friends. It was cool, messed around a few times. She asked me about somebody. She like, so she want me to come out of the house. And I like, they cool people going by there. I looked at my phone about 1 o'clock. She still hadn't texted me, saying she made it back home. Say, she texted me probably about 8:30. I'm just waking up.
He done got her.
That woman was asleep for real. She was asleep.
Yeah, he done beat the brakes off my little homegirl. I'm kind of mad, but I can't get mad because she asked me, should she go? I'm trying to keep it player. Oh, yeah, man. If you want you to go on over there and chill for a little bit. Shh. Send her to the slaughterhouse. I was hateful with it. I was trying to play it off, and I was hurt. I was like, you think I shouldn't did that? Man, that hoe gonna be a hoe. I done got mad over my feelings, throwing a little slide shot. I done ruined our friendship because I couldn't handle the truth. Most dads in that situation, they'll probably move out the way for their kid though. For their son, I think even if he move out the way and they try to be together, it's just gonna make, whenever they have like Thanksgiving dinners, he gonna swear, why you looking at my daddy still?
No. Daddy not gonna go there.
I would move out the way for my son. If that was the situation, I would get out the way for my son.
No. Daddy ain't going
Because
nowhere.
if daddy doing that, he probably can get, he probably still in some type of shape where he can just have other chicks if he need them.
Man, stop, man. You know good and well, Daddy is not moving nowhere. Daddy is in there. He got years invested
But
in
most
this thing.
daddy don't want to see his son hurt. That'll go over what they, especially if they with their wife, with his mom still.
Who said that he was with his mom?
He definitely will.
Well, look. Daddy.
I mean,
Daddy
it
probably,
say that this daddy side piece for years. So daddy, maybe not the mama, but daddy was somebody.
Daddy is not. I don't care what you say. Daddy is not walking away from this side piece. He gonna look at the son and tell the son, listen, you gonna have to find you somewhere else to play, or either, like I said, they need to get them a shot of liquor and talk about, who had her this way, who had her that way, and just make amends. Because, it is what it is.
But you don't want to get there in that conversation. Y'all drinking and then the son go to saying, she just be so quiet when we have sex, and they're like, she wild, man. So now you really broke down. Like, oh man, now you can't come back from nowhere. It's best just not even open that can of worms, because when you throw 2 or 3 worms on the table and add hints, and they turn into snakes.
Look, the newest candidate need to move on. That's just the newest candidate. He fell in love. She ain't saying nothing about her falling in love.
If he been there for years, he already in love.
Yeah, she in love.
If he got the side piece for years, the daddy in love too.
The daddy in love. The girl is in love with the daddy. Daddy probably been out there being a player doing his thing. It's daddy's side piece, so daddy got other pieces. And the son, he's the only one that admitted that he's in love.
Maybe the girl is in love. Maybe she kind of like at the point where, side piece, like, I'm tired of being a side piece. I want somebody of my own. So maybe she started with him, and she's seeing where it's going, and it's in a heavy direction. But you still mess with him every blue moon, and this moon just happened to be blue tonight.
Oh yeah.
And I wanted the Uber over there. He could have got the same car. They just came from the same place.
I said that's what your ass get for popping up and not calling. You should have called her to find out what was going on. You gonna pop up and try to surprise her.
Well, you don't have to call if you're not the side piece. That's what he was thinking.
Yeah.
This my girl.
This my girl. And
Because
I'm
you know me, if I'm with you, I'm doing all kind of random pop-ups, because I know some of my homeboys don't need but like 6 minutes and 6 strokes, and they bag up. Like the one say, you got to check the milk when they come home. Why the milk ain't warm? You just left the grocery store. Why the milk warm?
You know what? I believe this chick got to be bad, boy. She got to be bad.
She bow-legging her left leg.
Boy,
And she definitely a Scorpio.
she probably got that pop back stand with the hips. Boy, she got
that right leg
bad.
the right one. No, she bow-legging the left one.
The son said he in love with her. She bad. I've been sitting up here trying to just see how she might look, but
he coming out of a heartbroken relationship already though, so he did. Everybody breaking his little heart. Yeah, everybody breaking his little heart.
Anyway,
Cupid just slapping fire. Oh, can I say that on live? He turn around, keep it slapping. I'm like, what? You fall in love every chance you get.
You fell for it again. Got it. Well, look here, before we get out of here, I want to make mention of some of the events that's going on in the city. June 17th, the 3rd annual Juneteenth Gala celebration of Black success. That's going down right here in Pensacola, Florida. They have early bird tickets for $40. General admission would be $50. Preferred seating with dinner is $70. Advanced tickets are guaranteed a seat. And the sponsorship package is available. If you want more information on that, call 850-206-0538 or 813-210-7711. That's the 3rd annual Juneteenth Gala celebration of Black success. That's just one of the events that we have going on right here. We also have the Pensacola Happy Hour kickoff. They're bringing it back, y'all. They're bringing it back downtown. That starts this Friday, today. And it's free to the public. So, get your lawn chairs, get you something to drink or what have you. Go down there and just chill and enjoy some good music, good entertainment. They have live bands down there. And this is also sponsored by Real Women Radio, amongst other sponsors that they have involved with it. Famous Friday Easter Party. That's going down also on the 7th, downtown at the right there at the historical place that we used to call the Blocks. That's right, it's going down. You have to be 25 and up with a dress code, and dress to impress. VIP is available. Free birthday celebrations, food. So make sure you're there. For more information on that, call 850-778-8158. Also, April the 8th, we have Pensacola's Picnic at Marie Young Park, 6405 Wagner Road. You might want to go down there. I already got my spot. I'm ready. And then after that, we have the Picnic After Party. That's right, the Picnic After Party. And it will be at the historical Blocks right there on Belmont Street, 500 West Belmont Street, right here in Pensacola, Florida. That's April 8th. The doors open at 9 o'clock. You want to be there, make sure you got your seat and enjoy the party. The 968 Easter egg. DJ Jeezy is going to be in the house. This is a block party, y'all. April the 9th, that's on a Sunday. Look out for the Golden Egg Prize right there at Carver Park, 208 Webb Street. That's right, in Cantonment, Florida. Cantonment, it's going down. Y'all might want to be there. And then we have the Easter Check Hunt, April the 9th as well. And that's at Lexington Park, 900 South Old Corfield Road, if you want to know where that's at. Make sure you're there. That starts at 2:30 and it goes on until 6:30. You got DJ Swole out there doing this thing. That's right, April the 9th, Easter Check Hunt. Bring the kiddies out there and make sure they can get that moolah. And that's all we got, y'all. We thank y'all for supporting us, and we ask that you continue to support Real Women Radio. Download the app. The app is free for those who have the iPhone, and for those who have Android, you can always go to the website, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and hit play and listen to us live. Time, which would be 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Central Time, and still on a Friday. That's right, they moving us on into the afternoon, y'all. We got a couple of hours to cut up and have a good time. All right, so after that right there, y'all stay blessed, and we're going to make sure we leave y'all with some good music, and stay tuned in for the inspirational word of the day by the one and only Stoney. We out of here, y'all.
We're back with the Have You Ever moment, where I ask a question about a situation that you may have been through. Bill. I always start with you, Bill. That's because you be BSing so much.
That's right. If you're not smart enough to get an A, B comes next.
A mess. Have you ever got a room and the female did not show up?
Well, nah, but so many of my homeboys that had it happen to them, what I do, if me and you decide to get a room, I'm going to sit in the parking lot. I gonna reserve it, but I'm going to sit right there in that parking lot till you come on in there. And I'm like, oh, give me a minute, let me grab the key. All that old, go ahead and get the room, I'll meet you there.
You have me.
Meet me there. Cause it happened too much.
Uh-huh.
And especially when you got women have to worry about babysitters, and a lot of my homeboys, not me, a lot of my homeboys date women who are in other situations. So sometimes he didn't go to work today. You know, he walked him around the house. He had like he want to be up under me. He don't want to leave me alone. It's so many things that come up. So the best you can do is just wait till they pull up. See you. But it's not happening to me. I got a lot of homeboys that happen to.
So y'all just got it like that. Y'all just ain't never had no female just set y'all up.
Don't
For
hate
the
the
okey-doke.
player.
I've
hate
only
the
had
game.
I've only had 4 girlfriends, and we didn't really have to rent rooms.
Shut up.
God, then boy, it ain't nothing for a man of color to tell a lie.
That's that BS, Bill.
I
Yeah.
apologize for not living up to the negative stereotypes you've put on our people.
I never gone through that. Never.
Never.
If you didn't, I mean, honestly, before I became a one woman man, if you didn't show up, it wasn't a problem for me. I just called somebody else.
Cause you just got it like that.
I mean, if you want to call it that,
Stony Murphy.
that's right.
Playing B Shorty.
So Stony, what encouraging words do you have for us today?
My word for today is armor bearer. Know what it is to be an armor bearer. If you want to be successful in your relationship or your marriage, strive to be each other's ultimate armor bearer. And let me tell you why I say this and why this is so important. You see, although a king has an army of soldiers that are ready to go into battle, knowing that they could lose their lives, he relies more on his armor bearer. And I'm going to tell you why. You see, he knows that they are the ones outside of millions of soldiers that has his best interest in mind. And they are the ones that truly know him and have witnessed when he was in his weakest state. And they give him words of encouragement to build him back up and to empower him, while at the same time expressing their loyalty by bearing the burden that he carries until he can regain his strength and rise again. This is how we should be in our relationships. We got to stop thinking that being submissive to each other is a miserable deed to do. You see, all you're really saying when you're being submissive and you're being an armor bearer for each other is that in this committed relationship, you are willing to consider their feelings, their opinions about things involving the both of you. And before coming to a conclusion, you will keep them in mind. You will not leave them out. In other words, you see, if you are constantly thinking about ways to communicate with them, to understand them, to help build them, you are praying for them, and you're finding newer ways to express your loyalty and love for them, and they do the exact same thing for you in return, then you'll understand the beauty of being an armor bearer and the sweetness of submission. Strive to become the ultimate armor bearer, and I promise you, you'll be able to shorten the days of stress you have in your life, because you'll have them in your best interest at all times. And with that revolving circle, y'all have built a fortress, a shield of love and commitment and loyalty with each other that no one can penetrate. No one is going to stand up for you, protect you, and look after you better than your armor bearer. And if you don't have that in your relationship, I guarantee you're going to end up failing at the relationship, or you're not going to be able to enjoy the relationship for what it could be. So that is my advice to everybody out there that's in a relationship. Learn how to be an armor bearer. And by being an armor bearer, you'll recognize the traits of another armor bearer. But the only way you can do that is to become an armor bearer yourself. Those are my words for today, and I hope they're able to bless somebody.